two of you stand alone atop the highest outer wall of the castle. You both feel the bitter cold of the night air pass through you like daggers.
I don't like the sounds of this. Maybe we should roll a perception check to see if anything's up there.
Don't act so scared, you coward. I'm sure it's nothing. We're all alone up here. Besides, no creature can scale these mighty walls.
Don't speak so hastily. Many supernatural occurrence has presented itself in this campaign.
Supernatural? Don't make me laugh. I fear no such fictional operation. Besides, my elvish cleric possesses a +5 against the undead.
The wind suddenly stops blowing, and an eerie calm seems to fall upon you. Shadows from your torches run long.
Wait, what's going on?
Your torches are extinguished by an unknown force. The two of you are left only in the pale light of the full moon.
I cast magic missile into the night!
To no avail.
I roll a perception check.
A silent specter glides down in front of you.
I cast speak to the undead.
It has no effect. The specter vanishes.
You scared it away.
What was it, Dungeon Master?
I can't tell you information about the campaign like that.
Could we roll a history check for background knowledge?
I suppose.
I cast a history check then.
You recognize the armor worn by the specter as that of the dwarvish king from last campaign. You may remember that this king was also revealed to be the late father of your fellow campaigner, Harik.
Good God! Our last campaign ended with his death following his conquer of the Eladrin Kingdom.
We must tell Jamie at next week's game night!
Why'd you guys bring me to Dungeons & Dragons this week? I told you I didn't want to play anymore.
I know, we just had to bring you.
Why?
We're certain that we saw the ghost of your father in our campaign last week.
You mean the dwarvish King Harik?
The very same!
Impossible! He died at the end of our last campaign!
Trust us, we know.
Just wait with us here. If we see him again, we'll get him to talk to you.
Okay, just for tonight I'll play, but I want to spend some time with my new girlfriend Olivia.
The three of you once again find yourselves atop the outer wall of the castle. Once again, the wind ceases to blow, but your torch flame burns out nonetheless.
Okay, well that's a little weird, I guess.
The specter of the late King Harik, conqueror of the mighty Eladrin Kingdom, father of young Prince Harik, brother of King Clorthos, appears before you.
Impossible!
I cast Time Freeze.
The specter merely raises a finger and deflects your weak spell.
Jamie, do something!
I don't believe this! It can't be!
The specter casts a spell, Spirit Bind. Both Halafarin and Bialio find their hands have been bound by invisible mystic forces above their heads, pulling them against the wall behind them.
Jamie, Harik, you have to do something.
What do I do?
Talk to him. He was your father after all.
I cast Speak to the Undead!
It is successful. The specter slowly descends until he faces you. With his visor raised, you can see quite clearly that he is in fact your fallen father, King Harik.
Ka'az! Why is that Althok returned?
Thou must tell of the Danakum Aran my Kavar.
Danakum! Yirka Ahov Mim!
It was not Ka'az Kargal that killed me. You're the poison Aran my jealous Clanul Clorthos that drew me o's my last breath.
Dear God! Yirka Ka'az!
Othok must avenge me. Slay the mushroom Clorthos.
Liam and Daniel are free from their spirit binds.
Ka'az! Ka'az! Father!
It's no use. He's gone.
What did he say? As an elf, I only speak Elvish in the common tongue.
That my father, King Harik, was killed by his nefarious brother, Clorthos.
Clorthos? But that's Zane's character. He would never do something like that.
Of course he would. He sits upon the carved stone throne of the Dwarvish Kingdom now. He's overseer of the Eladrin and the Elvish monarchy, and liaison to the human kingdom.
The crook not only sits upon the throne of stone, but also rolls in bountiful gold and jewels of the treasure hoard.
That explains it. There must be 20 million gold pieces in that vault, more than enough for 1,000 Dungeons & Dragons players. And that's not counting the family jewels.
I must avenge my father's assassination. Invite Zane to next week's game night.
Yeah, sure, I'll text him. I'll send a dope for him immediately.
Larry! What are you doing here?
I've come to defend the honor of my dear sister Olivia and slay you in a duel of steel and sorcery.
But you're not a regular to our group. You, you don't have a character.
But I do, Doc. Your generous uncle has lent me the character sheet of his bishop's son, the Dwarvish Duke Ken Dural, a level 26 Dwarvish Ranger, specializing in the military enchanted rapier.
But Dungeon Master, isn't that against the code?
I'll allow it.
I am no longer Larry, but rather Lyrisel, the destroyer of princes.
Before you join us, Jamie, would you be so kind as to fetch us a couple sodas? Alright. I expect this to be an easy duel for you anyways, Larry. But just to be sure, when he gets back, you cause a distraction. And I'll pour this laxative into his drink.
Haha, what a devious plan.
I know!
Oh, hey, Jamie, sorry. Could you get that for me, please?
Larry.
Oh, you really dropped it.
Well done.
Alright, here you go. Now are we gonna duel or what?
You know the rules. No level 5 spells are above, and only military or enchanted military weapons may be used in combat. Underworld enhancement detection spells will be cast before the duel to check for any unregulated enhancements to weapons or armor. Are you both ready?
Yes.
Of course.
Alright, roll for initiative.
That's a hit! That's definitely a hit!
That is a clean attack. Lyrazel takes 12 damage.
Oh, excellent show, Harik. Have a sip of soda to celebrate. Here, cheers with me, good nephew.
Only a gulp. I must return to my duel. Refreshing.
Lyrazel, roll for attack.
Yes!
Oh, that's a major strike, Lyrazel. Herrick is deeply wounded. The blow is cut into flesh. Herrick now loses two-handed combat ability. Now what will it be, Prince Herrick?
I follow with Iron Pincer.
There's contact! Lyrazel is hit and thrown backwards.
And now for you, Uncle. I shall slay you to avenge my father, the rightful King Herrick. Ow! Oh! What's going on?
Haha! I put laxatives in your drink. You'll never be able to attack me now.
I attempt javelin sword throw.
It's 200 feet. That's a miracle throw. You'll need a perfect 20 to hit. I don't believe it. It can't be.
No! Impossible!
With his dying breath, Prince Herrick, rightful heir to the Carstone throne, throws the family sword to the noble Imra Harek towards the spectator box, striking King Clorthos, slaying him where he stands.
I'm gonna die. A virgin.
Oh, you really dropped it.
Ow!
I must avenge my father's assassination.
Acting here.
And that's not counting the family jewels.
Oh my god, that's the worst.